Hey guys, so today I'm filming my Throwback Thursday of my June favorites from 2013. If you have not seen this series from me before, I will have my playlist linked down below. And basically, I will be reviewing the products that I mentioned in a favorites 2 years ago, letting you know whether they are still favorites or I have moved on to something new that I like better. And my inspiration for this series is Kristen Game. I will have her channel and her playlist linked down below. Make sure you definitely go check her out. I love watching these videos from her. And I will also have the original June favorites linked down below. I will list and link all the items for you as well, so check the description box for a ton of information. And I did skip this video last month, and last month is when I was kind of in a funk and I was having all kinds of problems with filming. And when I looked at the items that were in my May favorites, first off, there weren't very many, and secondly, I didn't like any of them anymore except for one, so I just didn't really feel like putting out that video. But I do have a great variety of products in this video, and the months following is products that are actually still relevant to me and to my collection, so I'm excited about that, and I think I will be even more excited for this series. I do love it already, but I think I will love it even more. So now let's just get into the favorites. So my first item was the Revlon Colorstay Whip Foundation in the shade 150 Buff. If you guys just watched my Project Use It Up 2015 update number 2, which I will link for you guys, you will see that I just removed this from my project because I do not like this. So in that original favorites video, I had just finished up the last bit, and then I repurchased it in summer 2014, and it just is not the same. I don't think that the formula has changed. I think my preferences have changed, because I think in 2013 I had only tried the Revlon Colorstay and the Revlon Colorstay Whipped. Since then, in those past 2 years, I've tried a lot more foundations and my taste has changed a little bit, and I wear full coverage foundations on a daily basis, and I don't find that most of them feel heavy on me, or I'm just kind of used to that feeling. But this foundation feels heavy and greasy and cakey on me, which I do not like. This foundation does give nice coverage, but I feel like it never sets on my skin, which is something that I really need because I am oily, and I just did not love it. The consistency was like pudding, and it made it kind of hard to apply and blend out really well. With most brushes, it would really like stick in the bristles. So in that original favorites video, I said that I like to apply it with my e.l.f. small stipple brush. I do not remember what that is like. Honestly, it's been so long since I've tried that combo, but I had been using it with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, which I like the way it blended into my skin, but it tore up this sponge. I do have some tears in here, and that is from using that foundation. So I do not know which brush works best for that, and I do not like applying foundation with my fingers, so that is a fail for me. I do not love that anymore, and I would not recommend it or repurchase it. So in that video, I had mentioned that I had been setting my T-zone and not the rest of my face because I didn't want to look cakey, but I found that I did not like that. I have always been a full-on powder girl, and I found out my cheek products were not blending as nicely because they were not blending against powder. So I had been using the e.l.f. HD powder to set my entire face because it is a light, loose powder that doesn't have any color to it, just dusting it over my face to set my makeup in place without giving me coverage or making me look cakey. And the e.l.f. HD powder is okay. I have tried the original and the corrective yellow, but it isn't super finely milled. My favorite loose powder is the NYX Set It Don't Fret It. They have two shades, light medium, medium deep. I have the light medium shade, and I love this powder. It really does help mattify your skin. It gives a slight bit of color, not very much coverage, but it does fill in pores and lines. So to set my makeup in place, if I'm looking for a loose powder, I would definitely pick the NYX over the e.l.f. I think that the formula is just a lot better. My next favorite was a product and brush combo, and this is my favorite cream blush combination. So the cream blush I have been using was the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush in the shade Candy Coral. You can see I've hit pan on this. This is my favorite cream blush. I only have one of these. The shades can definitely be very light, but this shade and deeper in the range do work really well and show up nicely. This is the best cream blush for somebody with oily skin because it does set to a powder finish. I do not wear cream products very much at all, but this is my favorite, so I do still love this. and the brush that I was using to apply that was the Real Techniques buffing brush. So because this is a more cream to powder, it has like a putty consistency. It isn't like a traditional cream blush, nothing like the NYX cream blushes, which are like very, very, very wet, and these are not. So I was trying to figure out how best to apply it, and I had been using the Real Techniques buffing brush, and I actually had gotten this idea from Shades of Cassie, which I do not even remember. I have been using this brush for cream blush ever since, like for 2 years. I still use it. This brush is incredible. This comes in their core collection with 3 other brushes. I love this. This also is the perfect brush to use with ColourPop blushes or bronzers or highlighters, but for the ColourPop cheek products, this brush is incredible. It has wonderful synthetic bristles that work with powder or cream. Definitely still love this combo. Definitely love this brush for any cream cheek products, and I did not remember at all that I got that idea from Cassie, so thank you so much, Cassie. That has been a brush that has stuck with me for that purpose for 2 years, which is pretty impressive because I have purchased a lot more brushes in the past 2 years. My last face product favorite was theBalm's Bahama Mama Bronzer. The packaging is so cute, as you can see, and this is what it looks like. This is a very deep, cool tone matte bronzer. This is the perfect contour powder for anybody that is fair, using a light hand, up to medium tan skin tones. This can go very, very deep, which I love. I find that this blends really well. Others have said it doesn't, but maybe that is because I put powder all over my face first. If you are somebody that just applies cheek products straight over your foundation, maybe not. I'm not sure because I don't do that, but I love this. This is one of my top 3 holy grail contour powders. I tend to reach for this most in the fall, but the formula is so pigmented, smooth, and blendable. I think that this is incredible. So next I had a brow product. This is the Revlon Colorstay Brow Enhancer. This is actually a product that has been discontinued. I purchased this 2 years ago from the CVS beauty clearance. I do believe I have a first impression demo using this, so I will link that for you guys. And this is in the shade Blonde. This is actually a product that my mom has. We both had it. I ran through this in like a month, maybe a month and a half. Like, you do not get that much product at all. And the other side of it is a highlighter for under your brow, which I don't use. I don't think it's good. This is a tinted wax. It does do a nice job. This is especially something good for my mom who does have really thin brows, because it does add color and some hold to it, but they still look really, really natural, not like my brows. So trying to get the look that I do with my brows with this product, I would run out of it in 2 weeks. So this is a nice brow pencil. It just does not have enough product in it for me to justify purchasing it, and unfortunately it was discontinued, so you guys can no longer get that. It was okay, but I'm not sad that I can't purchase it anymore. My next favorite was a lip product that I do not have with me, and that was the Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquer in Nova, which is a really pretty blue tone pink. I do have a review on that product, which I will link for you guys. My opinion has totally changed. I did end up throwing that away because I just didn't love it. It was a very pigmented product. It was almost like a lip gloss because it did not dry down. So that really made me kind of paranoid about getting it on everything. It was not transfer proof at all. I did not buy any more of those. I had planned to because there were some pretty colors, but I didn't buy any more of them because I did not love that formula. I am very, very picky when it comes to lip products, and I just felt paranoid wearing it that it was going to get everywhere. So they do still sell them, but I would not buy any more, and I do not recommend them, and I would not repurchase them. So lastly, we have 2 nail polish combinations. First is using Essie's In The Cab-ana and OPI Glitzerland. These are 2 of my favorite polishes ever. I haven't tried this combo in a while, so I definitely need to do that again. OPI Glitzerland is the best sandy gold ever. This is opaque in 2 to 3 coats. This is part of their permanent collection, so you can buy that anytime. The other one I have is Essie's In The Cab-ana, which was part of the summer 2013 collection, but this shade was made permanent. I have still been able to find it at my Ulta. This is a beautiful bright blue, opaque in 2 coats. This is one of the best formulas of polish that Essie has. Essie's formulas are so inconsistent. This is one that I would definitely recommend that everyone pick up. So I do still love both of those. They are still favorites. Then the other polish combo I have was using Essie's Where's My Chauffeur and L'Oreal's Royalty Reinvented. So Essie Where's My Chauffeur was from holiday 2012, I believe, but this shade was made permanent. Thank goodness. I love that Essie does that. Essie is one of the best brands at making some of their limited edition shades part of the permanent range, which I really, really love. And this one is opaque in 3 coats. This is almost a crelly formula, a mix between a cream and a jelly, which I'm okay with. I do not love jelly formulas at all. Crellies I am okay with depending on the shade, and I love this color. So just to show you these two side by side, you can see that In The Cabana is a bit more blue and Where's My Chauffeur is a bit more green. Do you need them both? Probably not. Am I happy to have both? Yes. If I would recommend one to you over the other, I would say In The Cabana because this is a better formula. It is a straight cream polish, opaque in 2 coats. So the other part of that combo was this L'Oreal polish and Royalty Reinvented, and this was a limited edition shade from a collection, and this one was my mom's, but I did purchase it for me. And the one that I purchased, the brush was all jacked up. It was cut like at a diagonal angle, so that was a big bummer. So I no longer have that polish for that reason, but I do love L'Oreal polishes. I think that the packaging is so sleek. It was opaque in 2 coats, so I no longer have this in my collection because the brush was screwed up, but I do still love this nail polish and L'Oreal polishes in general. So guys, I wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.